I started Motawi Tileworks in 1992 in a 2-stall, 600 square foot garage in Ann Arbor, Michigan. I sold my tiles at the farmers market and at art fairs in those days. Within 3 years, I had outgrown the garage and moved to a 1,600 square foot space in a ramshackle industrial building. The company expanded 2 times in that space before moving to our current building on Enterprise Drive. We now occupy a luxurious 12,000 square feet of space where we can design and produce our handmade tile. We use CNC technology to transfer our artwork to the molds. The design is milled into a block of wax from which a polyurethane master tile is made. We use this master to make our production molds. The clay is made at my other company, Roven Ceramics, which is just up the road. Motawi's clay is a proprietary hybrid porcelain. Before we make the tile, we condition the clay and remove the air bubbles with our pug mill, which is kind of like a giant Play-Doh machine. The tile is made by pressing, essentially squishing clay into plaster molds. These specialized molds have tiny capillaries inside which we push air through to release the tiles. The technique is called air release pressing. We use a 60-ton ram press to achieve the required strength and level of detail. We trim off the excess clay and recycle it. We then smooth the edges of the tile and add a hanging notch by hand. The tile dry overnight in a special dryer and are then bisque fired. This is a preliminary firing which prepares the tile to receive glaze. Ceramic glaze is a mixture of silica and metal powders with a few other chemical compounds added to affect the surface quality and melting temperature. We formulate and mix all of our own glazes right here at the Tileworks. We glaze our field and relief tile by dipping them by hand into a tub of glaze. We wax the back to keep glaze off so it doesn't fuse the tile to the kiln shelf. The polychrome tile are glazed using a bulb syringe. We pool the glaze between the tiny raised lines which form the design of the tile. During the second firing, the glaze firing, the tiles vitrify and fuse with the glaze. The tile are in the kilns 2 whole days before they're cool enough to unload and send off to their future homes. See it all with your very own eyes at our free weekly tour every Thursday at 11 a.m. We would love to see you here.